Howdy, hot shots. Beaming to you from Not a Financial Advisor land with not financial advice. No, it's not financial advice, but it's Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery, and it's time to flip a coin. So grab Mr. Armstrong, because this one might be a little bit of a stretch, but I've got an idea. I've got an idea of what might be coming along here pretty soon. So let's get into it. It's exciting for all of us OMI hodlers. All right, guys. So what this picture is here that you've got is a little picture that our moderator put together in a new group that I'm doing on Facebook. So I decided that because the market isn't open and it doesn't have the trading functionality anyway, I saw a lot of people talking about VeVe on Facebook. I saw a lot of people trying to sell their collectibles on Facebook. I see it happening on eBay. But I wanted to have a place specifically dedicated to trading, bartering collectibles back and forth with each other, not necessarily exchanging gems or paying cash or crypto or anything like that, just swapping collectibles. So I've created a group on Facebook called the VeVe Collectibles Trading Post. And I will put a link in the description down below so that you can join that group if you'd like to, if you're active on Facebook and you think you might want to swap some collectibles for other people's collectibles. So that's all I'm doing with that group, and you are welcome to join. Okay, guys, so here's the situation. Gag told me, she said she stumbled across this. I don't know how Gag stumbled across this, but she always gives me little tidbits when she finds them. And so Gag told me, she said, listen, Sonny, that's what she talks like because she's like 140 years old. She goes, you need to take a look at this address here. So I go to the GoChain Wallet and I find what may be the dev token wallet where they put in payments or tokens that they're going to have to use for development purposes. And what do we have here? I pulled it up right now. It's still sitting there. It's been there since the 4th of April. What they say? They said there was going to be face melting. Not the company didn't say that, but what Blockchain Whispers said that? Blockchain Whispers might have said, hey, there's going to be some huge announcements in April. Okay, well, what could this be? 1.4 is that million billion? Oh my gosh. 1.4 billion, almost 1.5 billion tokens sitting in the dev wallet. What could that possibly be for? What could you need $14 million worth of tokens sitting there for? So it got me thinking, this is a huge, huge allotment of tokens. And so I started doing some Googling. I started trying to figure it out. You know, I'm not that smart, okay? I'm not that bright. But what do you think you could use that many tokens for? Gag, what do you think that many tokens could be? No, it's not for the founder's girlfriends. Gag, she's always got her mind in the gutter, that Gag. Okay, but I started going, hey, what do we have? We had a picture. I had a picture. Let me pull it up. Let's see that picture. Oh, is that David Yu with CZ from Finance? Woo! From Binance. Oh my gosh. Could there be a Binance listing going on? So I was like, hey, do they have to provide liquidity? Do they have to become market makers on the exchanges in order to get their token listed? Like, what's the deal? But it's not exactly public information. The amount that's required, how that process works. A lot of them just say that it's a review and application process. But I was checking the major exchanges because they're probably all the same, right? Like they probably all have similar requirements. They probably all have a similar process. So I was just trying to find out what that process could be. So I was checking Coinbase. I was checking Binance because of this picture. Got to get the Binance picture in there. Binance would be huge. Coinbase would be huge. Kucoin would be huge. So I was checking all these exchanges. And what I find, guys, I found the process for getting listed on Kucoin. Okay, you and I can fill out an application. We're never going to get a call back. Hey, maybe we should make a token. What do you guys think? We should make a token? Maybe. I got a couple ideas, but not right now, because right now we're doing some OMI Oh, say OMI is my homie for the algos down below. We're going to dig into the process for listing on Kucoin here. So number one, you submit your application. You send your completed application to us, your project name, website, SNS links, coin market cap link, etc. to process through quality control. NDA review, sign and return and agree on the listing requirements, okay? Info providing, step 3, provide us your company name, license, logo, address, contact person, phone number, email, project name, token, contact address, etc. Okay, all pretty simple till now. Now here we go. I think this might get to where we actually start getting to the nitty gritty. Via video chat with CEO, COO, CTO takes 10 minutes. Not a big deal. Project presentation. You will have 10 minutes to present your project to us. But sounds like a Dan Crother specialty right there. That sounds like a Dan Crother specialty, man. 10 minutes of presentation. He's good at that. Schedule and confirm the listing date of your projects. When do you think that might be? What is today? Today's the 11th? Woo, could it be this week? Could it be this week, guys? All right, formal contract will be signed by both parties, and required tokens should be transferred. Oh my God, okay, all right, guys. Required tokens shall be transferred. Now, you know these exchanges are not just going to automatically have a bunch of OMI sitting there getting all dusty in their back office in their janitorial closet. They ain't got a stack of OMI. So where are they going to get the OMI for their customers to buy? Somebody's got to provide that for liquidity, right? You got to have liquidity. If you're saying this, look what happened on Uniswap. There wasn't enough liquidity on Uniswap with the wrapped OMI, and boom, up to 6 cents, and then right back down, right? Because they weren't ready for it. But these exchanges, man, they're not just like a decentralized exchange or swap site right there. They're organized. They're companies. They got to make money. They don't want to make their customers mad. They got to have the liquidity to start. What do you guys think? Do you think 14 million tokens might be enough to get started there? Might be enough to get started on some Binance? Maybe some Coinbase? Whew. Maybe, Coinbase is going public. They're going to want to start listing more and more tokens. Gate.io listed OMI just because of the fees. They went and did it on their own because it's so big. It's trending number 3 on CoinGecko. You think Binance doesn't want a piece of this action? And we already know they know each other. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure this is probably, okay, I don't know. I got a little ahead of myself. Okay, so tech integration, wallet testing based on the tokens types. The testing time varies. Well, we're on GoChain. Might take a little bit longer. PR announcement, SNS post. Oh my gosh. Is this going to all happen in April? Are we getting on a big exchange? Woo. Let me know what you think down below. You heard it first on Earth 2 Mastery. Now get to subbing.